time over grind, game over, time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the...
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. 22 yards there, a first down.
Seahawks. First and 10
on first down. It's Carson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check three. Jim.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Raiders 0. Jason Myers to kick it.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Jalen Richard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And to that's where the return stops. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Raiders nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Jalen Richard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. It's caught by Aguilar. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
56. I got you. Mark 56, 94. 56. You got to get the ball. Can you get the ball right here?
Here's Carr to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now to throw. And he's going to go down again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Ayy, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Sound like you know. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Yeah, stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Sound like you know. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to hell and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Complete, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 58 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, moving Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the...
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They run it with Carson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
At the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third and 1, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. For 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Now Wilson on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. To throw again. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
And it's third down.
On third down, Wilson. Got Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That gain on third down, good for 28.
First down.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Again, Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Seahawks nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
He was
line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 9.
Here's Carson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Goal, Seattle.
Of 1 on 1st down.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
6-yard pickup.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them and don't have enough confidence to make a play?
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Flushed out right. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Carr gives to Rashard. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Caught by Jones. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Carr now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
They ain't ready for
it. He's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Be knocked away. It's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up third.
Again, it's Carr.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And the call is a throws as this one's going to go.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah. Look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you could rate where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? Not on the phone when I'm on my own. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up
inside look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising, thinking what type of knowledge don't sink in. Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Lemonade, lemonade.
Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they loved their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 65, 65.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jared Reed in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This one from 46 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at their own 21. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Richard Sherman on the
call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 31.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Niners 3, Seahawks nothing.
On 2nd down, Wilson. This complete to Lockett. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 69 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
By Jordan Brooks. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 39, Garoppolo.
39.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Mostert.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Intended for Kendrick.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
21.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried.
There he goes, right side.
Bring it!
And
Bring
all
it!
the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, 42 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, 49ers 3. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Garoppolo on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, Defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, 49ers 3. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops. If he drop, I just hit my dance.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A quick toss outright. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again. Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Wilson's pass.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Back at the 42.
Pause that. 56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. It's a party now. It's a party now. Say.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Niners' 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Carson, that's another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Seahawks.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Deuce. Kill. Look for signals. Listen.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Seahawks 7.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
49ers.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down, San Francisco.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Screen play, McKinnon. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check. Clear. One flip.
They go play action with Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Alert. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. You don't lose the team. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want to.
On first down, Carson. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This is Carson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go, D. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
For DK Metcalf.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Slam. Check 31. He's checking.
Here's Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Mike 59. We ain't giving up. Further. Mike, check. 59. Cover. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. And let's get this. Kill. And turn it out.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
49ers.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. On second down, Mostert. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
31, Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 11.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Greatest show on earth.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
He was covered.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
And the 49ers
got the connection here to Bourne. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Deebo Samuel. Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. 5 yards to go. Garoppolo again. And that's It's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And bringing it out usually isn't the best decision, but he turned it into a good decision with what winds up being a terrific return.
14.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Completes it to Samuel. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. K.J. Wright, the one who shot in there to get him down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down, San Francisco.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. This is Coleman with a grab.
Garoppolo's pass. Complete.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
The 37-yard line.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard.
From the 24, Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
On to Chris Carson. Javon Kinlaw on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
46-yard line.
This complete to Lockett. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet.
And he will score.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I'm winning.